Part 5 of Obi-Wan Kenobi has given us one of the best combinations of scenes we've had in a long time. And of course, I'm referring to the training sequence between Obi-Wan and Anakin. The whole scene took me right back to Attack of the Clones and just got me so hyped up. Both Ewan and Hayden held nothing back getting into their respective roles of Obi-Wan and Anakin, which are vastly different from Ben and Vader. Even in the way they speak to each other, it's just like it never left them. The classic prequel choreography was back and the setting in Coruscant was incredible. It's easy to see that this was done in the volume, but I think it actually adds to it. The backdrop doesn't have a lot of movement going on, and Coruscant is meant to be a very busy planet, but it gives me classic original trilogy vibes. Specific scenes for Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi had massive painted backdrops that were used, and that's exactly how this felt to me. Like a classic Star Wars set, and I just loved it. On top of this, the author of Star Wars Brotherhood, Mike Chen, made comments before the show's release that reading the book would help with some of the emotional ties. And I really think that's true. Granted, I haven't finished the book yet, but this sequence alone was enough to get me pumped to go back and finish reading. It was very inspiring, to say the least. Now, I know a lot of people weren't really thrilled with the fact that they chose to not de-age Hayden and Ewan, mainly Hayden though, since it really appears that Ewan doesn't age at all, but I think it's just fine. There has been a lot of backlash on the deepfake side of things, so keeping them looking like their current age didn't really change anything for me. I do love the parallels of the sparring session though, as a lot of the choreography resembles the Mustafar duel from Revenge of the Sith, and the bit at the end where Obi-Wan doesn't even have his lightsaber and still manages to hold off Anakin comes back around when Reva attempts to take on Vader in the end of the episode, and I thought that was executed beautifully. Overall, this episode was terrific, and these scenes just added to the already 10 out of 10 episode, in my opinion. But let me know what you all think down in the comments. How did you feel about this episode, and how did you feel about this scene in particular? Also, don't forget to check out Josh's full review of Part 5, I'll leave a link down in the description, so check that out. But until then everyone, thanks for sticking around, and we hope to see you again very soon.